Gacha Gamer, and welcome. This is Shine, a game made by my friend Evan, which he is actually here with me.
Hello.
So
I am
Evan,
Evan.
this is your game.
Correct. Well, it's not really a game. It's more of a visual novel, I suppose.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, there are a few playable parts.
What am I expecting as I start this?
You are expecting a modern-day story taking place in a college with some sci-fi elements here and there,
Okay.
which we'll get into that later as the story progresses.
For now, let's just start.
Correct.
Alright, let us begin then. I'll be doing most of the reading anyway, so let's do that. So we're in Tempest University then. August 18th, 3:05 p.m. Classroom 204. And our first character, Carter. Alright, here we go. It's 5 after and she's still not here. How do you pronounce that? Lee, right?
Leia maybe? Leia, however you want to say it.
Lee it is. Aren't you behind on homework from skipping last time? This is your chance to get some of it done. Maybe. What? Oh, there you go. Dot. What's going on with him? Huh? Oh, okay, there we go, yeah.
This is when he notices something.
Here comes the awesome music, too. Brody. Huh, what's up, bro? What is it? You, might want to see this for yourself. Here comes Tristan, too. I mean, who's that? I don't get it. What are they doing? Well, that's the weird part. What the heck? That person's hair just changed. What?
It's probably a glitch or something.
Yeah, Carter's hair just changed from like black to purple. Anyway, whatever.
Oh, I know what you're talking about. Yeah.
They're doing nothing. Waiting for a class to start? By standing still and not making a move? I don't know. It's pretty weird the longer I watch.
I just realized, I think you're playing on an older version of the game.
Why?
Based on one of the lines you said that I slightly changed.
Uh-oh.
I mean, it's not that big of a deal, but you're playing like an older version without some of the fixes.
Fixes like what? Oh, they're not
fixes.
making a move. They're not making it.
Yeah. Grammar fixes, and I changed a few lines of one of the plot reveals later.
Okay, gotcha. Have there been any movements at all? What?
Oh, I was just gonna say, one of the any of the changes, I'll let you know what they are when you get there.
Okay, cool. None. I don't really get it. Alright, so nobody's moving. Hey, it's Tristan.
Tristan!
Well, whatever. It's probably a joke. She's 8 minutes late. If it hits 10 minutes, I'm out of here. Kate.
Hurry, teacher. Tristan's gonna leave.
I probably would too, but our assignment is worth a lot of points. So, leave it on her desk. Whose phone is that? Cell phone notification went off at that moment. It came from Carter's. Okay, Carter. Carter pulled out his phone and saw a text message he had received from his friend. After reading it, he decided his class might also be interested in hearing what it had to say. Ooh, I guess other people notice it too. Listen to this. Carter read the text out loud. Are you on campus or in class? Why is everyone outside just standing there? So yeah, and he's in a different building, so it's not just the people we can see through this window. The students didn't say anything, but some of them changed expressions. They didn't know what to think. It could have been a joke like Tristan had said, but what reason would people have to stop moving? Tristan was the only one who still didn't seem too fazed. Like I said, it's a joke. Most likely some kind of prank. How is it a prank? Haven't you ever heard of a flash mob? There are quite a few videos of them posted online. A large group of people will plan some kind of fun thing to do at a populated location. Something that will grab everyone's attention. Dancing is probably the most common type. A song will begin playing and people who are in on it will join the dance one by one. A freezing flash mob like this one is pretty common too. There are all kinds of flash mobs. Most of them done for fun or sometimes for a certain reason. That's all it is. Some people decided to gather here and do a freezing flash mob for whatever reason. Duh. The face on some students turned into that of disappointment as they returned to their seats and continued what they'd been doing. Something even remotely exciting like that hadn't happened in their town for quite some time. The college took place in a small town with an even smaller school. Their class only had 14 students, and even today, only 10 had showed up. The students still observed the frozen people outside, wondering how long the flash mob would continue. What kind of voice would I give this guy? Uh-oh.
That is entirely up to you.
I know, but I already gave Tristan the weird, deeper voice. Shoot, I don't know. I can be like Yoda and be like, I see, you're taking notice of the situation out there.
Oh gosh.
It's staying that way. Students of room 204. Please speak in order for me to confirm that the speaker and microphone systems are functioning properly.
Oh gosh.
I
think all the seriousness of this game just went away.
Yeah, we can hear you. Wonderful. Other classes are going through the same procedure. You know what? How about I change this voice with Tristan's, and Tristan's gets this voice.
Yeah, that's a better idea.
Once things are confirmed to be working, we will officially begin. Actually, I think Tristan was a little bit different in the voice I'm choosing. Oh, whatever. I'll go as I go. I am Vox, and I will be the one watching over this classroom. Why? What's going on? The scene you have observed outside of these windows. Something happened. What happened? Starting now, you are all sealed in this building until further notice. Actually, you will be unable to even leave this classroom. Oh, it's Joshua. Joshua was not amused. He was tired, hungry, and wouldn't have come to class if it weren't for a large assignment the class was given. He figured it was a joke along with the flash mob, but didn't care. He wanted nothing to do with it and rolled his eyes as he approached the door to leave. Really? It won't budge! Gotta go fast! It's Sonic, everybody.
Oh boy.
Is it stuck or something? Let me see. Don't tell me someone actually tried to lock us in here. Nothing works! Good luck! What the? No need to worry. You won't be here forever. The 10 of you will have to complete Excuse me, God! The 10 of you will have to compete in a few games against each other in order to leave. I have been assigned to this classroom, and am in charge of explaining the rules, as well as observing and recording the games. What's this about? Just tell us what you're trying to do. Maybe we should call someone. Unfortunately, your cell phones and other wireless devices have been disconnected. Carter received a message on his phone earlier, correct? All notes were erased about 1 minute after that. Several students pulled out their phones in an attempt to check their signal. They wanted to see if Vox was telling the truth, but this was nothing more than a joke. They didn't need to say anything. The panicked looks on their faces said that something was seriously wrong. Could their phones really not get a signal? As fun as this is for you, our professor will be opening the door soon. Is that so? Anyway, it's almost time to begin the games. I'm on a schedule, and must set them up according to them. In order to leave this room, a student will need to acquire 20 points, which will be earned by playing the games. You may also choose to give away points to other players. That's part of the fun, but you can figure that one out on your own. Is everyone ready to begin? I will explain the rules for Game 1. Ooh, wait, no, what was it? Wait a minute there.
Wow.
You expect us? You come on onto the speakers ordering us around and you expect us to simply obey? Most of the students, confused with the whole situation, shot a glance over at Tristan. The look on their faces told them to keep quiet. Anyone who was able to get away with this was not someone to joke with. What else was Vox planning? And for what reason did he even have to do this? If it really was all a joke, it wasn't a good one. Being unable to do anything about it made the students incredibly nervous. The only one who seemed to agree with Tristan was Carter. Yeah. I don't know what your deal is, but it won't be long before that door is open from the outside. Either that, or I could just make a quick phone call to have someone open the door. Carter quickly pulled out his phone, only to realize that Vox was in fact telling the truth, because he couldn't tell from the other students' face. There was no signal at all. Carter's slow, Evan. What is this? Other students had already realized this after checking their phones moments ago. See?
Yep.
From that moment on, they knew that they had to listen to Vox. They tried their best to wait patiently for the door to be unlocked from the outside. The students didn't mind continuing class, but they wanted a sense of freedom without feeling trapped. The first game will have you all competing against each other in what is known as the 100 game. Vox continued to explain the rules. They seemed simple enough. Every student would have to pick a number. That number could be anything from 1 to 100. Whichever student chose the highest number would be the winner. However, the number 100 would be divided by the winning number. Let's assume that a player chooses the highest number possible, 100, giving them an automatic victory. In this case, 100 would be divided by 100. 100 divided by 100 is 1. The answer would be 1, meaning the winner will earn 1 point. If the winning number was 50, the winner would earn 2 points. However, there would be many numbers that if chosen would end up being a number with a decimal. Let's take the numbers 36 and 37 for example. 36 is 2.77 and 37 is 2.7.0200. Both solutions give a number starting with 2.7. This is the amount of points that would be earned. The numbers are rounded off to the tenths. Since many numbers gave the same amount of points, going with the higher number would be a better choice, due to there being no difference in points. That would be, whether 36 or 37 was chosen, the same amount of points would be earned. However, the person choosing 37 would win, due to it being a higher number than 36. If 2 or more players choose the same winning number, it would be a tie. The points would be equally divided between the 2 winners. Overall, the higher the number that is chosen, the higher chance of winning, the less amount of points earned. Alright. The corner of this classroom contains some drawers. Open them. Inside are touchscreen tablet devices that were placed there early this morning. Each player is allowed 1 tablet. For this game, the 10 of you will use it to choose your number. Once the game is over, the tablet will notify you of the winner. Starting now, you will be given 10 minutes to make your decision. Oops, I accidentally skipped it. Maybe it's good luck or something, right?
It's a Latin phrase.
Do you know what it means?
Yes, I do.
You gonna tell us?
I think you could maybe Google that.
Whatever, you're whack, Jack. I'm not stopping my recording just to Google it.
Just Google it later.
Fine. The students retrieved their tablets and began thinking of what to do in the situation. Why had they all gotten trapped in their classroom? And who was Vox behind it all? Some were curious, but others didn't seem to care. They wanted out. Listen up. Everyone choose 1. What? Why? If 1 was the winning number, then that would be 100 points. Divide that between the 10 of us, and that's 10 points each. That's already halfway to getting out of here. It's better if we work together on escaping, rather than competing for points. It'll make things much easier. The students all seemed to agree with Tristan's plan, though it didn't make them feel much better. There was still a feeling of fear lingering in the air. However, they didn't have any other idea for a plan, and competing didn't seem like a very good option. They all agreed to listen to Tristan and input 1 into their tablets. Here I go, I guess. The students all input their answers. Alright, so now we're just waiting for Vox then. 10 minutes have passed. Yep, here we are. Judging from these results, I can see that you have all made your decision. Now, if you would please pay attention to the tablets. The tablet devices blinked, changing to a screen with the words Game 1 results in large text sitting at the top. The students carefully observed their screens. Carter, 1 point. Oh, sorry. Carter, 1. Brody, 1. Lee, 1. Kate, 1. Alright, so everybody has 1. Felicia has 1.
No, they don't have one. They chose one.
Alright, okay, thanks. Joshua, 2. Little punk. I did it! 50 points! Joshua seemed to be the most affected by the situation they were all involved in. The anxious look on his face showed that he was ready to leave as soon as possible. Open the door! I won, so I'm free! I'm out of here! The remaining students didn't seem too pleased. They gave Joshua an angry look while Brody began to approach him. Joshua ignored all of this and continued to shout at Vox, demanding that he be let out of the classroom. It was during that moment that Carter took notice of something on the tablet. We're not done. He was sure others saw it too, but nobody had said anything due to Joshua's sudden outburst. The numbers were in ascending order. Oh, okay, I get it. Out of the 10 students in the classroom, Joshua's answer was only number 8 in the list. I get it now. Shelley with an input of 5, and Tristan with an input of 10. And the winner as well. Oh, sorry. Oh, it actually worked. Tristan suddenly burst into laughter. A laughter that would show even he was surprised at how the game turned out. Tristan! What the heck? Wow. So you want us to work together? Then you pull... You guys are idiots. I figured I would give it a try to see if it worked, but I wasn't so sure. A few of you tried to outsmart the others by choosing a higher number, and yet, all it took was for me to choose above the highest number needed to win. Several students were confused by what Tristan meant, while the others were too angry to care. Every student in the classroom suddenly hated him. Let me show you what I mean. We all agreed that we would choose 1, giving us 100 points to share. In other words, 10 per person. The people who tried choosing a higher number only went slightly higher, 2 and 5. Why would they do something like that and only go a few over? After all, the higher the number, the better chance of winning this game. They could have easily won by choosing something such as 20 or 30. They were handed victory on a silver platter, but didn't take it. Aside from me, the highest number chosen was 5, which is 20 points. In other words, 5 is the highest number you can choose if you want to escape immediately after this round. Basically, you guys were greedy. You wanted out immediately, so you still chose a fairly low number. Nice try. I figured something like that would happen, which is what with 10. It was low enough for a decent amount of points, but high enough that nobody would ever dare try it. Joshua shot a piercing stare at Tristan, a face that was filled with anger while being too scared to do anything about it. Now answer this. Why did you do that? It was your idea that we all choose 1 and work together. So what's your deal? My deal is that I want out of here as much as anyone else does. I won't risk being stuck with 0 points when I could get 10. Tristan, you realize that you would have gotten 10 points either way, right? The first option would have given all of us 10 points, Teams were shading the 100-point prize. By choosing 10, you're just giving 10 points to yourself, while leaving the rest of us at 0. Obviously, I'm the one who suggested the idea in the first place, but there was a 2 and a 5 chosen. I wouldn't have won if I had stuck to the original plan. Joshua or Shelly would have instead. It was obviously that some people would try taking advantage of that and choose a higher number, so I beat them to it. No, you're a douche. We're all at 0 because of you. So you're going to ignore Joshua and Shelly's betrayal? I guess it's all my fault because I won. If you want out of here so bad, then quit complaining and earn yourself some points. It's pretty obvious there's going to be more than one game. The students all went silent. Nobody knew what to say or do. The thought of a second game both excited and scared them at the same time. They were glad at having another opportunity to earn points, yet they doubted their ability to win. Could any of them do it? Or would they get betrayed again? After the several betrayal attempts during Game 1, they wondered if teamwork would even be possible at this point. Were they all just thinking about themselves? He's right. Oh, sorry. He's right. The people went against the plan, so we wouldn't have gotten points either way. We would have just be yelling at Joshua or Shelly instead. Whatever Vox makes us play next, let's hope there's a surefire way to make us all win. Then we can get out of here and find out what the heck is going on. Many students nodded in approval, agreeing with Carter's suggestion. Others stood still, unsure of whether or not they should agree. It didn't work the first time, why would it work the second time? Congratulations on your victory of Game 1, Tristan. Now that the first game has ended, I will allow everyone to relax for a while before starting Game 2. I will give you 20 minutes. After that, I will return to explain the rules for the next game.
Now the question is, if you were in that game, the 100 game, would you choose 1 and go with the plan, or would you choose a higher number to get out?
Oh, me? I would have chosen 1. I would have gone with the plan. But then you showed me a show that is a heavy inspiration for this game.
Mm-hmm.
I think I still would choose 1.
Now, another question. If that plan was never suggested and it was just every man for themselves, what would you choose?
I want to say probably like 50.
So you'd give yourself 2 points?
Yeah.
Interesting.
Because there would be no point to choose a low number because everyone else would want to choose everyone else would choose a higher number if there was no plan.
True, but
I think 75 would be probably the best one. Even though, because regardless, if there's more games, like Tristan said, then...
you never know, though. People might want their points fast and choose a slightly lower number.
You're right, but that's going to be divided between everything. Somebody's probably just going to choose 100 and get 1 point.
Could be, but I mean...
But it'd be too stupid.
Some people might not want 1 point. They might want out of there a lot faster.
Yeah. So I'm sure what's his face did. Joshua? Yeah, Joshua. Somebody would have chosen what he did, guaranteed.
What, 2?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, definitely.
Somebody would have chosen 5 just to get the exact number.
Yeah, it's possible.
So I can move around at this point, and I can actually talk to everybody. But we're gonna go ahead and leave that for the next episode. And I think I'm gonna title it. I don't know if I'm gonna title it Game 1, Game 2. That way we can do the episodes by games. But I have a feeling that each game is gonna be longer. Or
yeah, each game is a little longer. This is definitely the shortest game.
Right, because it's the easiest game.
Yeah.
The explanation took the longest anyway.
Or you could maybe go by save point. Like each episode goes to the next save.
I don't want to title each one, save point 1, save point 2.
Well, I mean, you don't have to title it that. I'm just saying, like, that could be a good stopping point if you don't want to do the whole game in one video.
Right, exactly. Yeah. I mean, technically, I can continue recording and then, whatnot. What else, but... In the meantime, I'll just say peace, as I usually do, to end off my videos. And I'll see you guys in part 2.
See ya.
Peace.